All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the crypto market inspection. It's the 28th of March 2025, and yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin. But just real quick before we do that, I wanted to update you guys. I haven't been uploading a lot, but I'll start with this new schedule now. I'm gonna be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Moving on, not every day, but every other day, as it's better in the way that we do see more significant market movements in each video instead of everything looking exact same in every video. I think it's kind of useless. But yeah, every other day, in my opinion, it's goaded. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me well. But yeah, let's jump into the market here. Let's start off on the weekly time frame here. Actually, let's start on the monthly. Let's start looking at the stock RSI like we always do. For now, we're looking like this. Let me actually change the color here. I like red here more. The stock RSI on the monthly is not looking too great. It's kind of made like a lower high here, right? Despite, well, you could call this kind of a divergence on on these, but however, the monthly is moving lower. We have seen equities also starting to roll over, which I will also talk about. Um, and uh, and yeah, overall macro, the whole macro view, economics, politics, everything right now. The whole macro market is not the best. Um, but yeah, moving on. Let's hop on to the weekly chart here. So it's to be honest, for me, it's really simple. It's not too hard to really like trade this market. It's pure supply and demand market, really. If you really think about it, just have to wait on your zones. It's kind of like you find these levels so goddamn easily that it's almost funny, right? Um, right here, right here, right here. These are our key pivotal levels. You could say that in the future, maybe this will also be one. But if I remember correctly, there's we could talk about the 2024 range, which was a really great range actually. Let me just get the mid level here real quick. Favorite fib, it's called. I have a lot of fibs, as you see. Let's look at the mid level, and then the 0.25. Let's add that. Doing this very fast, as you can see, I've done this 1,000 times, and so on. Okay, so this is our 2024 range. Let's call this the 2024 high. This is the 2024 mid, and this is the 2024 low. All right, perfect. So moving on to the weekly chart. As you guys can see, the boxes that I drew, they also match up pretty well with these levels, right? You have one here. You have the one that I drew earlier, like you can draw it around this area. And this one is not too important at the moment, but not ruling out we could actually move down here. Like for me, I don't really care. I'm a trader, up or down. I don't give a fuck, just as long as the market moves. That's what I care about. Yeah, but moving on, the weekly stock. Well, the weekly stock is at the bottom. However, as you can see, the price can spend a long time at the bottom, right? You have these small pumps, right? But we can spend a significant time at these lows for a lot of weeks. Maybe we are here somewhere. Maybe we will move to the mid level here, and we do something like this, all-time high, and then we go lower, right? So it will be like a kind of like a replica of this range here. Maybe we get something like that here. Uh, but yeah, the weekly is okay. In like you want to be on the long side on the weekly, I guess, but you have to match it with your day with your daily stock as well. And if you look on the daily here, the daily stock is oscillating at the top of its level, right? And right, I do not want to be aggressively longing when I have this daily stock looking at this, as well as price is in this whole previous support zone turned resistance, as you see here, right? We rejected here too. Reason I drew the box exactly here on the upper quarterly 2024 mid is because price price managed on this pump, right? You thought maybe this was a deviation before, but price failed to take out this high and give us a real deviation for us to take out the highs here. What price did is it made it lower high and then traded lower, right? And ever since we had this kind of market, which is like staircase up, elevator down, right? Staircase up, elevator down. Now, if you also look at the 12 and the 25 EMA, I'll actually have a better chart for this. I think is this one. Yeah, I just posted this on Twitter earlier. But every single time price has been like in this red, like once the bands are red, right? You're kind of in the downtrend, and price has like faked out a lot here. This is the third time, and usually the third time was also a nice time for us to continue our downward momentum, right? We had 4 daily closes above here now, but this is the fourth one. I guess we had 3 daily closes above here. No, actually we had 4. This is the fifth one. Today will be the deciding factor, I guess. But I do believe that from here on out, we will close below the back at the bands, and we will start trading lower to sweep all of these lows waiting here. Let's go back to this chart right here. So yeah, we had a clear level of resistance as price came into here. Now, let me actually talk about this a little bit more in detail. Um, why am I interested in this level here? Right? Why? If you go back like 2 weeks, this was our weekend slow price action before we dropped lower to the new lows of 2025, right? So you do kind of have this range forming here, right? This was the top of the whole entire move down. This was the low. So you kind of have this range looking like this. And this is the range that I've been mostly interested in trading. Let's put it in red. This is our local low. Okay. Now this is the range I was interested in. Why? Well, I actually last week I started dollar cost averaging into a position from here, um, and right, I still held it. Right, price I was a bit in profit, but I still believe that price will keep the market structure. Right, didn't take out this low, this high, didn't take out this high. I wanted to see a higher time frame, lower high form around this level, right? And price has kind of respected this, respected these highs, respected these highs. Um, the thing that I thought was weird was that price did not sweep the. Let's put this in orange, I guess. Ugly color. Price did not sweep. Let's put this in blue. I fucking hate the orange. Price did not sweep the Monday high, which I wanted to see a sweep into the quarterly mid level, but also like if we came here, I wanted to see this level respected and this level respected. Right? If it didn't respect, that would be a little more risk off. But yeah, we didn't. With very thin books, didn't have a lot of buyers stepping in. I think it's due to the macro, right? You got to focus on the macro, focus on the equities. This level matched up as a deviation level, right? Take out this low time frame liquidity above here. This is our deviation. Break structure, back inside the range. Trade the range to the mid level, and then moving on to the local low or the 2024 mid level, which I want to aim for, which is 73.5k ish, 73.4k. So this is kind of my view at the moment at the market. But yeah, the reason I got in at this level was because looking at ES, use the Heiken Ashi bars here. It's easier to see. Pretty clear breakup structure, right? We had been ranging like this. Let me actually pull this further so you can see the range. This was our high, right? So this was our range bound environment. We made a all-time high. Now price started rolling over due to the Donald Trump tariffs and etc. And we significantly broke structure here. We haven't really done that since forever, right? maybe you could count this, but again, price was able to take up here because the macro data was the whole macro of everything was kind of better in this time period, you know. But yeah, as you can tell, like just from the chart itself, like this, right? This is not a only up market anymore, kind of until we see this level break, make back inside the range. Then we can talk about these highs. If also the macro view of the entire world is better, right? But price came into this huge resistance level, 0 0.5 level of the entire breakdown, and we now took out this liquidity here. All right, so I am kind of expecting a little bounce here, I guess, but we're coming into the weekend, so all right, probably make a CME gap somewhere, pump up in the weekend, make our weekly top wick, is what I want to see price do. Coming into next week on equities, make a top week early, and then trade lower, and then go for this low. This was then cause, right, Nasdaq to trade lower and BTC to dump even lower. So I match these two levels up with each other, right? So that's kind of my view. So as you see here's my live position. Currently up like 0.35 or something, $100. I am fully filled now, and yeah, I want to see price sweep maybe this level, and then I'll maybe look to take some profits, and then add back in on a potential lower high somewhere on the local range high retest, and then yeah, look for these lows, these lows, and these lows. So that's just kind of my view. I'm not going to go too much over Ethereum. Actually, I can go over Ethereum real quick. So this is a trade that I took on my main account. I didn't post the entries on Twitter or anything, but I did post this in advance, something like this. This is how I posted it. Um, Actually, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the post real quick. Let's see here. Um, yeah, right here. I posted this 2 days ago. Staircase up, elevator down scenario. If H4 supply holds as resistance, we'll monitor reaction from H4 block. Lots of lows looking juicy lower down. Right. So I was aiming for these lows down here. And then, yeah, price decided to take out this low, or almost took out this low. It made equal lows, which was nice. And then price retested uh, this breaker structure right here. I did think price was gonna come into the H4 supply here, the supply order block here with the MPOC matched up. It's a nice level to jump in. I actually placed my limit a bit earlier because I wanted to make sure that I got in. I also had another dollar cost average bid above here with manual stops above here. And yeah, as I said, this was an illustration of my thought, right? You have the staircase, right? Staircase up, elevator down, right? And that's kind of what we're having. Ethereum dumped really hard though, so yeah, I want to see Ethereum trade lower. I'll maybe go over a cleaner Ethereum chart in the next video, like a more macro update of that. But yeah, this is how we're looking at the moment. Um, Again, I think weekend is going to be slow. Probably chomp around here, and then in the start of next week, we'll see what happens. I want to see price hold this current market structure that we have at the moment for now. After taking out these lows, and we can look for lower, targeting the local low and into the 73 level, as I shown. That is the mid level on the higher time frame of the 2024, the whole 2024 range. As you see, this is the main level that we want to target for now as your key pivotal level on the higher time frame. So yeah, I'll upload a new video for coming Sunday, and yeah, take care.